Hi guys, this is Dr. Alex Canseco. I'm a mom, a vet, and a creative. And for my monthly San Diego with Kids segment, this month we are going to SeaWorld San Diego. SeaWorld San Diego is a wonderful place for kids. They have lots of different sea life to explore. SeaWorld is hugely involved with marine animal rescue. When I worked at a veterinary hospital here in Oceanside, California, we saw a lot of marine life, including birds as well as sea lions, baby sea lions in particular. A lot of these guys were malnourished or injured, and we would call SeaWorld. They would come pick them up, take them to their facility where they would rehabilitate them and re-release them. These animals have very specific needs in terms of diet and husbandry, and so they do need expertise care. Regular veterinary hospitals definitely not equipped to take care of them. So once again, SeaWorld is an invaluable resource. Please come out and support them. Come along with us today to SeaWorld to see what it's all about, and come back yourselves to experience it firsthand and help to support local marine life. And so we've arrived, and during this video I thought I would give you some interesting facts about some of the animals, and of course take you through the park and all there is to see. At the park you can have many different types of animal encounters. So to start off with, one of the main attractions are the killer whales, and you can actually dine with them. Essentially you can book a table and eat right next to their tank. Killer whales hunt in packs just like wolves, and they will use their tails to slap the water, causing a wave to wash animals off the ice, such as penguins and sea lions, for them to eat. Dolphin Connections offers you an opportunity to come and pet the dolphins. It happens at 3:45. There is no additional charge for this, but you do have to get in early to get a good spot. Otherwise, you can pre-book to have a one-on-one experience where you actually get into the tank with the dolphins and you can train them, interact with them, but there is an additional fee. Very interesting dolphin fact for you. They can stay awake, I guess, almost indefinitely. How do they do this? Well, by resting one half of the brain at a time in a process called unihemispheric sleep. And they have to do this because they are mammals, so they breathe air. And in order for them to stay alive, they have to go up to the surface to breathe. So they cannot be completely asleep, otherwise they risk drowning. There is also a dolphin show that happens multiple times a day called Dolphin Days. Do check it out. Another must-see is the Clyde and Seymour show put on by the Sea Lions. This is Owen watching the show during Christmas time last year. You can tell the difference between seals and sea lions because sea lions can walk on land using their large flippers and have visible ear flaps, whereas seals have small flippers, wiggle on their bellies on land, and lack visible ear flaps. Sea lions exist in all the oceans of the world except the Atlantic Ocean. There are plenty of these guys on the shores of San Diego. Haven't seen any harbour seals around though. Natural predators of the harbour seals include sea lions, orcas, as well as sharks. Be careful, little seal. You can see these guys at the wild Arctic part of the park, where there is a walk-through animal exhibit. And one of my favourite animals at the park is the beluga whale. Even if it's a hot day, make sure you bring something warm for you and the kiddos to wear when you come through this part of the exhibit, because the walls are lined with ice. Also known as sea canaries, belugas are one of the most vocal of all whales. Did you know that belugas are born dark grey and it can take up to 8 years before they turn completely white? The beluga can change the shape of its bulbous forehead, called a melon, by blowing air through its sinuses. The beluga is closely related to the narwhal, the unicorn of the sea, and they are the only two members of the Monodontidae family. There is also a one-on-one experience opportunity with beluga whales. Another favorite of mine is the walrus. Wait, they're all my favorite. Their scientific name, Odoberus rosmarus, can be translated to tooth-walking seahorse. They use their massive tusks to haul their bodies out of the water, as well as to break holes into the ice from below. There's a moving walkway where you can come and observe numerous types of penguin species, and of course you can also go on a behind-the-scenes tour to meet a penguin face-to-face. The largest penguin species in the world is the emperor penguin. Penguins spend about 75% of their life in water, and they can hold their breath for as long as 15 minutes. These little guys are found at the end of the penguin exhibit, and unlike penguins, puffins are able to fly. The puffin's beak is a dull grey colour during winter and turns a beautiful bright orange during the spring. Another fun animal encounter is the ray feeding. You can just come and pet them. You don't have to pay extra to buy any food. They do kind of swim up close to you. So that's a nice experience. They have a nice soft feel to them. And of course there's a whole array of different types of aquariums throughout the park. This is the Aquaria World of Fishes. And out the front you can touch different sea life. This is Owen touching some seaweed. There are sea urchins, starfish, etc. in here. Piranhas get a bad reputation for being aggressive meat eaters, but in fact some of them are omnivorous, and some species are even vegetarian and don't eat any meat at all. I feel like aquariums are a wonderful place to take little children, especially ones that are only a few months old, as they are mesmerized by the colors and movement of all the fish. And the best fish of all at the park is the shark. Poor little Owen was scared of the giant shark teeth. Sharks have small black spots near their eyes, nose and mouth, which are called ampullae of Lorenzini. And these are special electroreceptor organs that allow the shark to sense electromagnetic fields and temperature shifts in the ocean. Apparently, shark skin feels like sandpaper because it's made up of tiny teeth-like structures called dermal denticles. For something a little bit less scary, we went to see Turtle Reef and the beautiful sea turtles. Unfortunately, 6 out of 7 turtle species are endangered. A turtle's shell is actually part of its skeleton. It's made up of over 50 bones, which include the turtle's ribcage and spine. The oldest ever recorded turtle lived 188 years. Turtles are part of one of the oldest reptile groups in the world. They beat the snakes, crocodiles, and alligators. They date back to the time of the dinosaurs, over 200 million years ago. Wow! Many sea turtles can hold their breath for over 30 minutes. Turtles may sometimes look like they're crying. These tears are from special glands that allow them to get rid of extra salt they get by living in saltwater oceans. There are also a few interactive computer games you can play at the turtle exhibit. I may have gotten a little bit too into it. Owen wasn't so impressed. Maybe not for kids his age. See, he's mesmerized by all the fish. Some other gorgeous sea creatures I just couldn't leave out of this video. The moray eel, the giant Pacific octopus, as well as the Japanese spider crab. Now surprisingly, SeaWorld also has animals that don't live in the sea. For example, the sloth. SeaWorld supports the Pan American Conservation Association, which is involved in rescuing and caring for orphan sloths and other wildlife. There are some other close-up animal encounters you can have, for example the otters, amongst others. For bigger kids and those of us who are still kids at heart, there are some really fun rides at SeaWorld, such as the Manta, Shipwreck Rapids. You might get wet. I mean, you will get wet. There are some handy-dandy dry stations around though, which blow warm air and help you dry off more quickly. I think they cost around $8 a pop. There is also the electric eel, which does go upside down. There is also Riptide Rescue, Sky Tower, which provides really pretty views of San Diego, and Journey to Atlantis. Once again, you may get wet. And for younger kids, there's a whole area called Bay of Play, which has rides such as Abby's Sea Star Spin, which is the one we went on, as well as many other activities. And as you can probably tell, it's Sesame Street themed. In a moment it will all be gone. You gotta understand that we get one chance, one chance. You will never regret the things that we'll do. 'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night, and when we are old and gray, we'll look back at this summer night, the summer night, the summer night, the summer night, the summer night. Someday we will look back, and our hearts will be whole again. I want to remember all that happened to us. 'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night, and when we are old and gray, we'll look back at this summer night. One of Owen's favorite parts of the park was the Garden of Discovery. He just couldn't get enough of the archaeologic dig. garden showcases a variety of plants and tools. There's a really pretty herb garden where Owen got to smell different plants. For the little tykes, there's often also a Sesame Street parade. Unfortunately, we missed it this time, but we did go to it last year during Halloween, and here are some pictures of it. It was lots of fun. Now at this point you're probably wondering where to eat. Well, there are lots of great places to eat. One of our all-time favorites is the Shipwreck Reef Cafe. It has lots of yummy grilled foods, chicken, salads, etc. There's the Calypso Smokehouse. There is also Pineapple Pete's, which has a really delicious funnel cake if you're after dessert. And the waterfront at SeaWorld is a cute little location where you can hang out with beautiful views. There are lawn games, there's a stage where you can sing. They don't have a huge selection of food, it's mainly finger foods and alcohol, but nice to hang out there for a snack and just to have a little bit of a break from walking around. Actually ended up eating at the Baja Grill this time. The food was really yummy. We had nachos and a burrito. And Owen had breast milk. Here he is after he had a feed. And there are nursing stations available around the park also. Depending on the time of year, SeaWorld will have different events, different performances, decorations. For example, this is Halloween last year, and this is Christmas last year. They had Santa's Village, really cute. And for summer this year, we have Electric Ocean. 'Cause you fill my mind, or you fill my mind. We could build a dream, start up something new. Let the old be dead, let the shadows leave my head. When the world is on your shoulders and you feel like falling over, just come a little closer. I'll be there for you, I'll be there for you. 'Cause when we are together, I know you feel the tension. Just let me in your head so I can be there for you, there for you. The night is young, won't you sing for me? Won't you sing for me till we fall asleep? The night is young, won't you sing for me? Won't you sing for me till we fall asleep? The night is young, won't you sing for me? Won't you sing for me till we fall asleep? The night is young, won't you sing for me? Won't you sing for me? We do it on repeat. Stay awake till the night is through, with you by my side, with you by my side. Though we've only met, let me dive into your ocean with my heart open. When the world is on your shoulders and you feel like falling over, just come a little closer. I'll be there for you, I'll be there for you. 'Cause when we are together, I know you feel the tension. Just let me in your head so I can be there for you, there for you. The night is young, won't you sing for me? Won't you sing for me till we fall asleep? The night is young, won't you sing for me? Won't you sing for me till we fall asleep? The night is young, won't you sing for me? Won't you sing for me till we fall asleep? The night is young, won't you sing for me? Won't you sing for me? We do it on repeat.
without petting the little sharks, as well as sticking our hands in to the little cleaner fish tanks.
Well, that's a wrap for us here at SeaWorld San Diego. See you guys next time. Bye.
Bye. Bye.